DJ Quik's son is David Marvin Blake Jr., also known as rapper D. Blake, who was recently convicted of second-degree murder in a 2022 shooting case. Details of the case: Blake Jr. was convicted of second-degree murder and shooting from a motor vehicle on December 4th, 2025.
Famed Compton rapper DJ Quik has been arrested on suspicion of murder. 27-year-old David Blake Jr., who is seen here in this video, was picked up in Porter Ranch early Thursday morning. He's accused in the shooting death of 33-year-old Julio Cordoza last week in Downey. Cordoza died from a single gunshot wound to the chest. Blake has worked as a liaison, though, to the Compton City Councilman Isaac Galvan, who's being removed from office following accusations of election fraud. Compton's mayor, Emma Sharif, issued a statement sending thoughts and prayers to all of the families involved, saying that their lives have been changed forever. Mr. Blake's bail has been set at $2 million.
You already know who it is. This is David Blake. And I want to speak with brevity right now and just share with you guys just how I've been feeling over these last couple of days. I'm disappointed that I didn't get in front of that story and share the sentencing of my son. I kind of missed the ball there. It's just a shock of it sometimes will make you misstep. But the reality of all of this is that two families are irrevocably changed forever. So with that said, I'll be able to speak soon about what's going on, this situation. And for legal purposes, I can't say a whole lot of anything, but the reality is that two families are irrevocably different now, forever. So that's the tragedy of this. And that's all I got to say. I'm disappointed in some of the media. I'm disappointed in some of the people near me. I understand that if y'all concerned about my family, that's cool. But out of respect, do not approach me. Do not come to my house unannounced, ring my doorbell, my ring cam. That's disrespectful. Let me reach out to you guys. Let us process this, and then we'll proceed accordingly. All right? To everybody that loves me, I love you back. All the opposition, it's whatever. I need you guys too. So love to the ops as well. This is a bigger situation than all the little differences. And that's what it is. I'll talk to y'all when it's time. Y'all see, I'm out in the woods. In the fucking woods. I'm away from everything.
This whole situation with DJ Quik's son is honestly one of the most disappointing examples of throwing it all away for nothing. Not for survival. Not for hunger. Not because he didn't have options. But for fake validation. For temporary street credit that don't buy freedom, don't pay lawyers, and don't mean a damn thing once those cell doors close. Let's be real. This ain't somebody who came up with his back against the wall. This is Lil Quik, somebody who was born into opportunity, access, and guidance. A father who already won. A father who already navigated the industry, the streets, the traps, the politics, and survived long enough to build a legacy. DJ Quik is more than just a rapper. He's an architect of West Coast hip-hop, a producer, a businessman, somebody who earned his stripes the hard way so his son wouldn't have to. And that's what makes this sting even more. Because when you grow up with that kind of blueprint, that kind of protection, and you still choose to gamble your future away, it's not rebellion. It's recklessness. This ain't standing on business. This ain't earning respect. This is disrespecting the sacrifice. At some point, reality always hits. It hits when the cameras are gone, when the phone stops ringing, when the clout dries up, when you realize the people cheering you on won't be there to help you carry that sentence, that record, that lost time. And trust me, time is the one thing you can't get back. Years from now, when the hype is gone and reflection sets in, that so-called street credibility won't mean a thing. But the time missed, the opportunities lost, the embarrassment put on your family name, that lasts. This is a slap in the face to a father who did everything in his power to break the cycle, not pass it down. And whether people want to admit it or not, it's embarrassing, not just personally, but publicly. Because the streets don't reward privilege pretending to be pain, and they don't show mercy when the consequences come. Let this be a lesson. Just because you can choose the streets doesn't mean you should. And clout is never worth more than freedom, legacy, or time. The solution starts with acceptance, not denial. Once you make peace with the fact that bad decisions were made, you stop wasting energy trying to justify them. There's no growth without ownership. First, separate ego from identity. Trying to prove toughness or street credibility when you don't come from that environment is a losing battle. Respect isn't forced, it's earned through discipline, consistency, and staying in your lane. Being yourself will always outlast pretending. Second, lean into mentorship, especially from people who already won. Having a father like DJ Quik isn't a weakness, it's a cheat code. Listening, learning, and applying that wisdom is how generational progress is supposed to work. Pride should never block guidance. Third, rebuild through structure. That means focusing on music, business, education, or any legitimate path that creates longevity. Idle time and unstructured living are breeding grounds for bad decisions. Purpose keeps you out of places you don't belong. Fourth, change the environment. If certain people, locations, or habits keep pulling you toward destruction, they have to go. Growth requires uncomfortable distance. You can't heal in the same space that damaged you. Fifth, think long-term, not momentary. Every move should be measured by one question. Will this matter in 5 years or cost me 5 years? Real men move with foresight, not impulse. And finally, repair the legacy. A family name is bigger than one moment, but every action either strengthens it or stains it. Redemption comes from consistency over time, not one speech or apology.